Welcome everyone to the third episode of the Good Vibration podcast. Joining me today is Sam.
Hola.
Yeah, so before the recording, we were talking about evolution, and I thought that maybe we should record it because it might be an interesting topic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, let's see. What?
yes, I think I do believe in evolution because there are some reasons.
Yeah, and there's plenty of proof. There's still people that deny it, though. Plenty of people say, "Oh well, Darwin never got proved on his claims, even though he did."
uh,
And I'm being eaten up by mosquitoes right now. Wonderful.
yeah, Texas. I don't know. I've
Oh yeah.
never been to Texas. I just, I know people who have been to Texas, and they say that there's a lot of, I don't know, is it like
Well,
Australia country like that?
Texas has different biomes. It has everything from borderline forests to mountains to depressing flat areas that nobody wants to go to. Fuck Abilene, honestly. If you ever go to Texas, never come to Abilene.
All right.
Oh, and you can drive for 18 hours and still be in Texas.
Yeah, isn't it just above New Mexico, or I don't know. I don't know
It is
that much
bordered
about.
next to Mexico, yeah.
All right, here's a
And
question.
honestly, sometimes the Mexicans here can be more racist than the white people.
I don't know anything about that. Would you like to talk about that?
Yeah, I'll talk about it. I can talk about Texas for a little bit. We have entire salad bars dedicated to beef jerky. And we put brisket in absolutely fucking everything, like burritos and burgers. I don't know if they have brisket down where you are, but if they do, you should totally try to put it on a burger.
A biscuit.
Brisket. It's pork that's been roasted. No, not pork. It's beef that's been roasted for a really long time, like so long that it just pulls apart.
I gotta try that then.
You totally should. It's super good. And meat, like cooking meat, is kind of a religion here, like the unofficial religion of Texas.
I thought Texas was full of white people. To the point, I thought they made white people there.
Oh, there's a little bit of everybody in Texas because it's just so big.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
There's a lot of Mexicans here. A lot of there's some Koreans because they came from California. A lot of people are leaving California and coming to Texas.
I believe it. Is it because of tax laws?
It's because California is just fucking gross. Like it's so bad over there.
I don't know, man. I've never been. I guess I was in California for 3 hours, but I was like 4 years old. I don't know.
Oh, do you travel a lot?
Yeah, my dad. I did
I see.
with my dad.
That's super cool. Where all have you been?
I've been to London like 2 months, and that's kind of it. And I've been to I don't know, fucking Philippines for 2 days, and that's kind of it. I've been in this country mostly.
Oh, that's nice.
It's not, but yeah.
Oh, so for the cult, what's our doctrine going to be? Because I can give some advice on that.
Huh? I didn't get that.
Like for the cult, what's our motto gonna be? Like, what are the rules we're gonna follow?
The rules? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
The rules in our podcast or
No, for the cult. You know, the cult we're starting.
I started writing a book about it. I was
Oh,
I was
never
studying.
mind. You said you
Huh?
started writing a book?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
It's more like a fiction story, but I get things. I try to make things out of friction, and then I guess it helps me to figure out values that seems logical. Am I making sense?
Yeah, you're making sense. So you
All
really
right.
like to read fiction, huh? Have
Huh.
you a book you should check out is The Dark Tower. The ending is bullshit, but I'm not going to spoil anything. It's a super good book.
All right. Who's the author?
Um, Let me look that up real quick. I forgot.
Oh, it's a series. Oh, did Stephen King write it or?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Was it written by Stephen King?
Yep, it is.
Right, yeah, I know that guy. I mean,
Stephen
I
King's
don't
such
personally.
a here.
I mean, huh?
I said Stephen King is like he's a great writer.
Yeah. I mean, I heard about that guy. Yeah, there was a book that there was a book that I was reading by Stephen King. I think they even made a movie about it.
What's it called?
It,
Oh,
the
it. Yeah, everybody. I love that movie. Part two was it wasn't mid, but it wasn't great. It was kind of in between. Have you seen the movies?
I started reading a book and I don't know, I kind of didn't like it.
Oh, really? Yeah, in
Yeah.
the book, there was a lot of details that they really needed to leave out to make the movie. Like the kids ran a train on the girl when they defeated it, which was really gross.
Yeah, glad I did read that.
Oh yeah, it's totally gross.
What else can we talk about? Oh yeah, about the cult thing. I got three members in. I mean, it doesn't feel like a cult right now, and
Yeah, it kind of feels like just a wholesome group chat.
yeah. I mean, I'm still figuring it out. I don't know how cult functions, and I really want to avoid the fear factor.
Yeah,
I
you want
really,
to avoid the
yeah, like
manipulation part of the cult, huh?
like scaring people and telling them that if they don't do a certain number of things, they will go to, like they will suffer eternal torture or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't want that because first of all, I don't believe in any sort of thing like that, and I really don't want to.
So for the cult, we can do like we're following a set of doctrines, like a set of rules. Like, don't be afraid to suffer if it means that you get what you want. That type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still
You said you've been
Thinking.
studying up on Buddhism to get the cult working?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I just know
How'd
the
all that feel?
basics of. I just know the basics of Buddhism. I'm like
Oh, yeah?
not total. I mean, I was studying it, then my college entrance was like 3 days ago, so I kind of stopped it. I mean, I will study it eventually.
My bad. You were saying something? You said you knew the basics?
Yeah, I mean, I know the story of Gautama Buddha.
Oh, yeah?
Dukkha,
You
yeah.
should tell me.
Buddha's origin story, or like what Dukkha is, or what he meant by that.
What'd you say?
I was saying that you want to hear about Buddha's origin story, like what he was and how he became Buddha, about about Dukkha that he said.
Let's talk about how he became Gunta.
Oh yeah. So basically, he was like a prince and who lived a very comfortable life and never saw any real suffering. So he decided to go outside and see three people. I think there was an old guy, who was dying, a dead guy, and a child. So yeah, that made him realize that the world is fucked and no amount. And so for like 10 or 15 years, he searched that how to deal with suffering. So he traveled for like 15 years, and at the age of 35, he sat on a tree for a day, and yeah, he then found enlightenment. I mean, that's what
Oh,
this is. And there's
yeah,
there's
I've heard
many
it before.
there's many versions to this story. Like when he was sitting on a tree, like he was sitting under the tree, so there were like a bunch of demons tempting him to do, like tempting him to indulge in uh, self-satisfactions and
That's
luxury and sex and
he quoted the
stuff like
scripture
that.
saying,
Huh?
I think it was
I
the
can't
God
hear
of
you.
oh, what the person that created the atomic bomb, he quoted the scripture, and I believe it's when the God of war or death or something like that said, "I am become death, destroyer of worlds."
You're talking about Oppenheimer. I mean,
Yeah.
he could. Yeah, he quoted a verse from Bhagavad Gita. That's Hinduism. I mean,
Oh
they are
my.
similar. It's similar to Buddhism, but there's a lot of differences. Like they bring caste and a lot of divisions in people. So I kind of think it's fucked.
Yeah.
And
I used to listen to Alan Watts, and he said that Buddhism is Hinduism stripped down for import.
yeah, I agree. Hinduism, like in history, Hinduism kind of sort of um, di- like it differentiated itself from Buddhism and Jainism to a degree, which is another religion in our country. I mean, it was before Buddhism. Some say that there has been many integrations of religions, and I think there are like thousands of religions in our country, so,
Yeah.
which is the reason why I was agnostic. For like, yeah, I still am agnostic to some degree.
Well, I also, this is kind of a little silly. I don't really tell it to people, but one of my religious things I lean more towards All right, so some background. There's this game called Dark Souls, and the game is notoriously hard. That's the whole point. It's fucking hard, but it's not unfair. And the game teaches you, if you have motivation and if you're willing to suffer through, like suffer, then you will get what you want. If you're willing to, like, walk through thorns and shit, then you'll get to your destination. And even though the walk may be long, it will ultimately come to an end. And eventually you need to let shit go, because nothing's meant to last forever. And that game taught me a lot of morals that kind of helped me out through my life.
Okay. I have some. I mean, if it helps you with your life, great. But I have a different kind of morals that, like, it
Yeah,
kind
what
of
are your
sort
morals?
of. I believe that. I mean, I don't think that there are goals that you are gonna get. I mean, even if I don't think that there are predestined things, but it doesn't mean that it's. Let me put this in. It's basically I want to say that you already have all the things you want, except the like anything that is not necessary for your life.
Yeah,
Yeah, like obvious stuff like food and water. Let's say food, water, and I guess friends and stuff. Except all those stuff. I mean, anything materialistic. I think maybe it's worth it. I don't know. I like money, but I can be happy without it. I mean, it sure helps me.
yeah,
It helps me build my confidence and stuff. But if I accept the state I am, the reality I am living right now, I think it works just as fine. Okay.
yeah, I can understand that. I grew up really poor, and
Yeah.
I grew up really, really poor. Like, maybe, how does this translate to your currency?
Yeah, it's fine. You can speak in dollars. I will understand.
All right. Well, I grew up on like $600 a month in America, and that really is not a lot at all. That's piss poor.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
you
I
know,
wasn't.
growing up so poor, it made me really have an appreciation for life that I don't see in a lot of other people. Like, don't get me wrong, I am still tempted by want, but it's not greed. It's more, oh well, that's cool. Let me try to work for it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't grow up like rich. I was more like, I mean, even though my father was in the foreign service and stuff, the pay is not that great. I mean, if you are not a bright officer, you won't earn that much money. So, my father never took a bribe. So, so we didn't. I lived a like I grew up in a very low middle class family,
Yeah,
and so yeah, I get what he's talking about. I also do have appreciation for the shit I got right now, and I understand. Like, yeah,
yeah,
the thing is that when that's cool, and I gotta work for it. I mean, I'm doing it right now. Like uh, I mean, as silly as it may sound, but I have a lot of stuff like becoming a musician, and I want to direct some movies and stuff. So at this third thing, I just kind of want to figure it out how far it goes. And if I'm being honest, I'm still like really confused. But I
so
don't
you're
know.
just You're just living life.
Yeah, but I'm also scared that my life doesn't have a strong direction, and if you don't have a strong direction or goal, you will probably move. I mean, I have seen don't have a
Hello?
goal.
Oh, you kind of cut off in the middle of what you were saying, but I understand what it's like to not have direction in life. You know, sometimes you just need to just go out and figure something out. Because that's how it is for me. Right now, I don't really have much goal. Like, I'm not old enough to start a family properly, but I'm also not. Yeah, that's like one of the few goals I can think of is start a family. Because I grew up without a lot of my family there, so that's kind of what I want to do. Start a
That's
family one day.
cool. I never think about family that much because I like my family, the family I have right now. There is a sense that I want to provide for them. So yeah, I think um, I really don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good.
Is that I'm like
It's a
really
fucking
nervous
fun.
right now.
My fucking feet hurt though. I was walking on stone for like an hour and a half.
You stoned.
Yeah, there's a lake, and it's not really that high. It's like barely even full. But I was walking up and down the base, and there's a bunch of sharp stones, and I was just walking barefoot.
Oh yeah, you meant that the stone hurt your feet. I
Yeah.
thought you meant you were high on.
Oh,
I thought.
I wish I was. Oh, do they have weed where you're at?
I mean, yeah, a lot. That's. I mean, the weed. I mean, I did weed for when I was like 15. And dude, who says that you don't get addicted to that stuff? They're fucking lying to you because I did. I got addicted to that stuff.
Really?
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
the way weed works, and I'm not going to mansplain it to you, but a lot of people don't know that there's withdrawals to it. It's not like withdrawing on hard drugs. You'll just be grumpy and maybe a little tired for a day. But I don't know about the weed you have over there, because weed we have here is decently safe.
yeah. I don't really know because I also have addiction problem. So I guess
Oh,
that is a
Basu, how?
factor.
Wait, the hell just happened? There's a lot of weird noise coming from
Yeah.
the call.
Can you give me a minute?
Yeah, I'll give you a minute.
I'm going to rejoin. Give me a minute.
All right. Oh well.
Yeah, I guess that problem won't be there anymore. Yeah, I hope it will not be there.
Oh well. Anyways, my previous question was, how old are you? Anyways,
I turned 18.
18. Sweet. I'm 19.
Yeah, you said that you turned 19 today.
Yep.
Man, how was 18? I mean,
Well, 18 was alright. The majority of it, I was just playing games, but for a little bit, about a month and a half, I was in a really toxic relationship. And it wasn't toxic that we weren't toxic, but the environment and situation we were in was toxic. And she really liked me, but I had a lot of trouble feeling emotions. Like, it wasn't just towards her; it was kind of with everything. And so that kind of split it up. And I had undiagnosed ADHD at the time, and all of my attention was going into playing video games when it really should have been going to her. But it is what it is. You know, shit happens.
I mean, I'm glad you're doing fine right now, I guess.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Yeah, what else can we talk about?
I'm not sure. I might need to go because we're gonna go shopping soon, so we need to wrap it up. But it was nice being on the podcast. My name's Sam. You can find me on Instagram at x.engraved_contempt.x. And yeah, where can we find you, Basu?
Yeah, it was a night podcast, good vibrations, and we will probably do this next week. So.
Yeah, I'm always down.
Stay tuned, good vibrations.